It's the knockout stages of the Champions League. Manchester United going head-to-head against Bayern Munich in the first leg to be played at Old Trafford. It was never going to be an easy fixture, this. They're a top side, Bayern Munich, and there it was, my starting 11. Got De Gea in goal, Raphael, Smalling, Vidic, Evra, Carrick, Cleverley. We've got Welbeck on the left wing as well as Valencia on the right. And of course, my top strike force in Wayne Rooney and Robin van Persie. There is Bayern Munich's starting 11. And when I was sat there just looking at that starting 11, there's something nagging me at the back of my mind, just saying I'm not looking forward to this fixture one bit. But then again, I kind of relish in challenges like this, going up against Europe's top sides, especially when there's so much on the line. I mean, Champions League, we all know it's a massive competition for teams like Man United and Bayern Munich. But take a look at that. Valencia was picked out perfectly by Robin van Persie, made his way into the box, and Manchester United were 1-0 up against Bayern Munich. With just 3 minutes gone of the game, it was amazing stuff. United were off to a flyer, and that was just going to give the team a whole confidence boost to maybe push on, maybe go and get a second goal and just completely dominate this game. But as we all know, with Bayern Munich, whenever that does happen, it's like waking up a sleeping beast. And they just went for it. They went for our throats. They wanted to get back into this game, of course, and get that away goal for the second leg. Because really, this first leg, it's only half-time throughout the whole of the knockout stages. So I did have several thoughts go through my mind whilst playing this. Maybe I should batten down the hatches and just hold on to this 1-0 lead against Bayern Munich for the second leg. Or maybe go full-out attack and try and get as many goals as possible. I did try and do that. We kept knocking, but the goals weren't coming for Manchester United. Bayern Munich, they were dominating this game, to be fair. And United, we were lucky to get that opening goal within 3 minutes played. And it was only really a matter of time until Bayern Munich got back into this game, maybe even scored a second goal and went in front. And I wasn't looking forward to that one bit. Bayern Munich, as you can see with the highlights here, they kept pushing us as far back as possible. I was just so happy that we had the likes of Chris Smalling on the team, who was there. He was my rock in this game. Welbeck looked as though it was looking positive for Welbeck as he was making his way through, but you could see how quick they caught up with him, the defenders for Bayern Munich, and they stole the ball out of his possession. Raphael had a great chance swinging that ball in. Nothing came of it, but the ball came out for Cleverley. Had another chance, but it just goes wide, not worrying Neuer whatsoever. Mandzukic was being a bit of a threat in this game for United, laying off Ribery perfectly there, but De Gea coming out. Such bravery, saving the ball and putting it out back into play. And as you guys have been seeing in previous videos, De Gea has been putting in some amazing performances recently. I sit there on the edge of my seat whenever they're on the attack, and De Gea just pulls off a great save. And take a look at that, Evra coming in. What was I thinking? Why did I go for the sliding tackle there? Muller passed the ball before Everett was even close to him, and he just goes in, takes him out, snaps his legs in half, and the referee comes in. Go take an early shower, you're off the pitch. We want no more of that in this game. So we was a man down. We only had 10 guys on the pitch, whereas Bayern Munich, they had the advantage now, and I'm sure they was going to capitalise on that. They was going to take full advantage of United going a man down. Mandzukic again. It was another threatening attack from Bayern Munich. Unfortunately for Manchester United, it was just offside. But even if it was onside, it hit the side net. But it's the fact that they kept on knocking, and it was only really a matter of time. I know I've said that, but it was. Bayern Munich were getting closer and closer with every attack. Stringing some nice passes together there between Welbeck and Tom Cleverley, but it just wasn't enough to get Van Persie into that position where he could go and get a second goal. And because United were a man down in defence, Mandzukic was free to go into our box and attack. He could have gone for a pure shot there, but he went for the chip as De Gea came out, and De Gea read that one like a buck, knocking it away. But the threat, the attack was still there from Bayern Munich. I needed to disperse of this, and it's times like this where I start getting nervous. I start worrying, and that's when performances start to drop with our defence. But we managed to just hold out perfectly there. Valencia finds Rooney, totally onside, went for the volley, and you could see the ball dropping there, but Neuer saw that one coming, and he just swatted that one away like he just don't care. Again, Bayern Munich on the attack, pushing United back, and Alaba took that one into the box. Was that a cross or was it a shot? I'm not too sure, but De Gea managed to get a hand to that, and we was able to get rid of the danger, but they kept on pushing. They was adamant that they was going to get back into this game and get an away goal for the second leg. Mandzukic comes in with a shot on goal, but there was too many United bodies in that area for them to get a pure shot on target. Throughout the whole of this game, Mandzukic was eager for a goal, and he got it. He made it 1-1 in the 77th minute, so now all I had to do was either go out there and try and get a second goal, or just try and keep it at 1-1 and take it to their home ground in the second leg of the knockout stages. And again, Robben came on as a substitution. We all know he's got that pace, he's got that agility to beat defenders. And Ribery almost made it 2-1, almost got that second away goal for Bayern Munich against United. Now I was sweating, I was sat on the edge of my seat. They were really pressing United, they'd had this boost of confidence in them, but I was just able to hold in there. That's all I needed to do, hold in there, batten down the hatches, and just hold on to this 1-1 draw. That's all I wanted, but Schweinsteiger almost made it 2-1, another opportunity for Bayern Munich, and they kept coming in thick and fast. Pizarro shot outside the box, De Gea putting off a great save, putting that one past for a corner. Robben, another shot outside the box, it was destined for the corner of the net. It could have been 4-1 if it wasn't for De Gea. We would probably write it off and say that we're not going through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League if it wasn't for De Gea. He was definitely my man of the match in this game. There was a minute remaining added time in this game, and just look at how many United players are back. We've got the whole team pretty much, and Robben was through on goal. In comes Vidic. Take a look at this. This really got on my nerves. The referee called for a penalty. Okay, fair enough. And then all of a sudden he comes up to Vidic. Red card. You're off. That's 2 players United have lost in this game now. That's 2 main defenders that are going to miss out now on the second leg against Bayern Munich. I mean, a penalty, okay, fair enough. I'll take that on the chin. But a red card, I just think that was a bit of an extreme decision there by the referee. I mean, let's take a look at the instant replay here. Better angle there as Vidic comes in. Eyes on the ball the whole time. Swipes the ball away from Robben. I mean, I know Vidic's body is going to be in the way. Robben's going to have to jump over it or maybe even land on the grass, which he does. But he doesn't take away his feet. He doesn't show any studs. It's not vicious. It's not a vicious tackle. I don't get it. I don't get why that was a red card. It was a professional tackle, if anything. I've seen tackles like that over the years, and I mean, a yellow card's normally been dished out, and even a penalty or a free kick, but a red card, I just think it's extreme. And Schweinsteiger, he hammered the ball against the crossbar, so United were kind of let off there. We managed to clear the danger before Schweinsteiger could get to it and put that one past De Gea. So what do you guys think? Should it have been a red card? Was the ref a bit harsh towards Vidic? I think he was. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'll look forward to reading your thoughts on that one. I don't think it should have been a red card. But anyway, United were let off. The full-time score was 1-1, so we'll take this now into the second leg at Bayern Munich, and the score will be 1-1 on aggregate. At least it's not 2-1 this time around, and we'd have to battle against them. At least we can go there feeling a bit confident, knowing that we can still go through to the quarter-final. It's not over yet. It's still the first half. But it was one tough fixture to the next. We had to then play Manchester City in the Premier League. You will notice that the team was changed around drastically for this one against City. That's because the fixtures, they seem so bunched up. The fitness levels, they're not the best. And so I had to change the teams around so much. I'm not sure whether any of you guys come across this in your career mode saves. I don't know what it is. They're just not spaced out correctly. They're not realistic, these fixtures. It just, I mean, for example, we was playing Bayern Munich on the Wednesday, and then we had the rest or the training on the Thursday, and then we were playing City on the Friday. I mean, what sort of Premier League game is played on a Friday? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, yeah, okay, but a Friday? It's not realistic. Sort it out, EA. Anyway, guys, we move on to our next and last fixture of this video. There will be highlights for this one, guys. It was the Capital One Cup final at Wembley against City again. Yeah, we were playing City. There's my starting 11. A lot of changes again due to fitness levels. Started Lindegaard in goal. Raphael, Smalling, Evans, Evra. We've got Anderson starting this game as well as Fletcher, Januzaj, Ryan Giggs. and Wayne Rooney and Danny Welbeck. I did start Ryan Giggs in this game because he came to me earlier on in the season. I think I probably put that in one of my previous videos, that he wanted a part of the Capital One Cup, and I did agree to that. I wanted to include him into the final after he asked about that, because this is probably his last season with Man United, so I want to try and include him as much as possible, and not wearing him out so much. But wow, was I surprised. Wayne Rooney swinging in across and found the head of Ryan Giggs. He made it 1-0 to Manchester United 10 minutes into the game. What a great cross from Rooney. Ryan Giggs just finishes that off with finesse. It was beautiful, beautiful header from Ryan Giggs, getting himself on that score sheet. Couldn't have asked for a better start of this game against City in the Capital One Cup final. We had some great chances, which we could have converted into goals. Unfortunately, it's still 1-0. And then right on the stroke, coming up to the full-time whistle, Sami Nasri made it 1-1, 88th minute. And in usual PAYTON style, this one went in to extra time after that goal was scored by Nasri. City were on the attack, Aguero coming through, but Fletcher was just there in the nick of time to steal the ball from his possession. Picks out Hernandez, who was in bags of space. And, as I say, in usual PAYTON style, change direction, smashes the ball into the bottom corner, making it 2-1 to United, 113th minute. And that was enough for United to walk out of Wembley with the Capital One Cup. And you know what, I am seriously thinking about replacing Van Persie with Hernandez. Every time I've started Hernandez or he's come on as a sub, he's picked up a goal or put in a great performance, whereas Van Persie, we all know he's getting older, his stats are starting to decrease, and it seems as though he's becoming lazy. He doesn't want to get on the score sheet as much, but that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Maybe I should. But anyway, we do pick up our second piece of silverware this season. I would have preferred the win against City in the Premier League instead of the Capital One Cup, but it's silverware at the end of the day. So anyway, guys, that unfortunately is the end of this episode. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. If you haven't done already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links can be found in the description below. I will see you all in the next one.